The year began with Occupy protesters returning to the Octagon, despite the area being fenced off after more than $3,000 worth of damage had been done to the grass.
With anything that gets put on the turf at this early stage of restoration, it really means that it basically hampers everything that we're trying to achieve. So we're going to have to go in and repair any area that's covered up by a tent, as is the case now.
However, some protesters remained unmoved by the problem.
It's grass, it grows back. The root structure is very strong. I mean, even like 1 or 2 patches are going to grow back very quickly. They're already growing back very quickly. We sowed seeds here specifically, and both here and in Christchurch we move the tents on a regular basis to keep the grass having a chance to get the sunlight evenly and the rainfall evenly.
Also in January, one Dunedin City Councillor came under fire after writing an opinion piece suggesting Christchurch shouldn't be rebuilt following the earthquakes in Canterbury.
We've got to accept that Christchurch earthquakes are ongoing and they're going to continue to be ongoing. A lot of people have said they haven't happened in the past. That's false. Major earthquakes happened in Christchurch in 1869, again in 1888. Christchurch Cathedral was damaged twice in the 1880s. The ongoing nature of earthquake activity has got to be faced by Christchurch.
The month heralded the arrival of Dunedin's biggest cruise ship season yet, with 80% more ships visiting the city compared to the previous year, as the season grew by 30%. In January, the Department of Conservation shifted a newborn sea lion and its mum from Tomahawk Beach to a more discreet location to ward off fears of a potential dog attack. And the Chair in Neurosurgery Campaign began to raise $3 million to retain 3 neurosurgical positions in Dunedin.
Because as anybody knows in any job, you can't work 24/7, and particularly in that type of role. So to ensure that it's sustainable, by bringing in this 3rd position, which will be the teaching and research, that will make the hospital rosters manageable so that our neurosurgeons don't get blown out and completely worn out and want to leave because they're finding it too much of a struggle.
The Year of the Dragon was welcomed in during January to celebrate the arrival of the Chinese New Year, although the traditional parade from the Octagon was cancelled due to bad weather. And the month raced to a finale with Dunedin's annual Time Buster tradition in the Octagon, and that was the month that was for January 2012. Devi Narona, 9 Local News.